Hey everyone! Thank you so much for joining us today at Genuine Readings. If this made your For You page, this message is probably for you. This is now the third time that I have tried recording it because every mic that I have used has turned off, disconnected, whatever. It does not matter. They do not want you guys to have this this collective message. This message is being blocked from somebody. And so I am talking to a collective that is struggling with focusing on instant gratification. Somebody is focusing on being happy in the now rather than putting your head down and doing a long-term or doing hard work for long-term happiness. And so whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, there's a lot of emptiness. It's almost like it's draining you, whatever it is that you're going through. And you're almost like sitting, waiting around to be ready for change. But honestly, you sitting around and being ready for change is actually what's going to push you towards a total breakdown. And what I mean by that is not necessarily that your body's going to break down or you're going to have a mental breakdown, but what it does mean is by consistently, I am getting very avoidant behaviors here. This is a very avoidant collective, that anytime you see any indication that you might be uncomfortable, anxious, or whatever it is, you decide that you're going to go the other way instead of facing it head on. You decide that this isn't a problem I want to deal with. I'll wait till later. I'll wait till a better time, but you never actually go back and do it. You never actually go back and do the hard work. And so instead you continue with the Band-Aid behaviors. This could be drinking, this could be smoking, this could be purchasing things. It does not matter what this behavior is, but it is an instant gratification type of behavior. You have everything it is that you need to do, that you need in order to be successful in cutting out whatever this bad habit is. But you need to take time to reflect. You need to take time to kind of do some self-reflection, kind of figure out what it is that you are actually avoiding. Because what you're avoiding isn't just the uncomfortable emotion in that moment. It is a bunch of uncomfortable emotions that you are refusing to confront. And this seems like an avoidance tactic that you have been using probably most of your life. Yeah. And it's like you are going to live in regret if you don't start cutting your losses in regards to whatever this emotional discomfort is. And so what I'm kind of seeing is that like you are, whatever this bad habit is, it gives you instant gratification right now. However, in the long term, it's actually going to cause you not only you're going to have to do the emotional work later when you decide to get rid of this habit, you are also going to have a bunch of other things to deal with as a direct result of this thing. There's almost going to be a lot more complications because you refused to give up this thing when you knew you should, and you just kept waiting for the right time rather than just putting your head down, doing the hard work right now, and then having something that's everlasting that you don't have to think about anymore. It's like it's always going to come back to you. It's always going to come back to you. Whatever this thing is, whatever these emotions or this level of discomfort is that you are avoiding, like I said, you are actually, the longer you avoid it, the more complicated the problems are going to get. So it seems like this collective, you need to stop with the avoidance behaviors. You need to stop with your, like the temporary solutions to long-term problems. So I'm thinking about like, I've recently decided to decrease the amount of coffee intake that I have. I am used to having 3+ cups of coffee just to get my day started, and I am trying to go down to 1 and hopefully 0, because my energy problem is a direct result of my extreme coffee intake. And so I need to do the hard work right now to address the fact that I have a coffee addiction. It is very much an addiction. And I need to do the hard work to kind of get to the bottom of that. So then for the rest of my life, it is something that is easily managed. I can have coffee here and there, but I don't depend on it because my body is physically dependent on coffee. And so it seems like there is something for you, collective, that is kind of, it fixes things right now, but it's going to make long-term problems. And so you need to figure out what that is for you so you can start putting in the hard work now, because there are rewards for this hard work that you need to do. However, you have been avoiding this thing for a very long time, and you need to, this is a warning. This is a warning that you need to start addressing these things. Yeah, because you will be successful. I said that earlier. You have everything it is that you need in order to do it, and you're going to be successful, but you need to be able to release your fear in regards to this, because right now you are literally avoiding all discomfort. You do your most growth in levels of discomfort, and this collective is literally the type of person that's like, ooh, that's slightly uncomfortable. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to deal with it later, but you never go back and deal with it later. And it's like, there is you need to heal, because again, you are meant for success. You are meant to be very successful in this thing. And there's a lot of hope around you being able to be successful and heal and almost renew faith in yourself. You collective do not have faith in yourself. You don't believe you can do this. You don't believe you can do this, but I am here to tell you that you can do it, and that it is extremely beneficial for you to take this time to start doing the hard work, because you have the capability of doing it. You're the ones that are limiting yourself right now. And I'm so sorry to be the person to tell you, but I am happy to be the person to tell you that you are limiting yourself, and you are worthy of so much more than what it is that you're putting yourself through right now. I love you all. I hope this helps, and I hope to see you guys in my live later today.